Hey guys, welcome to the Brick Wars Show. My name is Brian. I am your host. Today, we're going to talk about something near and dear to my heart. Yeah, we're going to talk about May the 4th. I've got a whole video coming up later on after the weekend all about May the 4th and all the different products that you can get from Her Universe to My Lego stuff to all kinds of tattoos. Holy mackerel, yeah. Please are giving tattoo specials. Return of the Jedi screenings, by the way, this weekend. If anybody is interested, check your local Cinemaplex's 40th anniversary. Um, Anyways, I really want to talk about May the 4th and kind of what it means to me and kind of Lego in general and what's gone on with me in it. I kind of want to start out by telling you a little bit about my history with Star Wars. I saw Star Wars in 1978, and it just changed my life. There was life before Star Wars, and then life after Star Wars, as my mother says. And I started collecting Lego, um, Lego Star Wars forever ago, as you can see, and this is just a sampling, of course, and really got into that. But May the 4th has kind of grown, and it's been the last few years that it's kind of grown and changed, and has become a lot more commercial in the last 10 years since Disney bought it, really. And the Disney stores really started promoting May the 4th like they have, so on and so forth. Um, but something that Lego has been doing for quite a while now is these special May the 4th promotions. Kind of want to go over those promotions, what they were last year, for instance, and what they are this year, for instance. I just have a feeling where they're just a little lackluster this year. So let's dive right into this deep dive and find out exactly what's going on this May the 4th with Lego. Let's start by looking at last year's promo sets and the sets that were offered for sale. All right. Start off with last year, we got Luke's Land Speeder UCS. And a lot of us were not excited about the Luke's Land Speeder. We were like, do we need another one of these? How many of these do we need in a set? I've got a million of them in all my Tatooine sets. Why do we need a Luke's Land Speeder? Turns out it was a great build. It turns out it was a real build. No Technic in the middle, no nothing. It was all brick built, and it was fabulous. No minifigure, but it was fabulous. It retailed for $199, so remember that. Now, for $199, there were different Lego promotion levels. There was the Lars Family Homestead Kitchen. Good old Aunt Beru. We got a minifigure. We got this mini little diorama build. And everybody rejoiced. Aunt Beru figure. A whole diorama of the kitchen. Blue milk, for heaven's sakes. Which would go perfect with the blue milk Luke Skywalker that was in the game. The Lego game set. You also got, or could get, a Beskar keychain. Now, the Beskar keychain was when you had a purchase of $70 or more. That was the first trick. By the way, the Lars Family Homestead Kitchen was at a $160 level. You had to pass. So you could get that. You could also get a poly bag. It was an ATST poly bag that you could get at Target. And that was only in store. And it was for a purchase of $40. There was a double VIP points offer, but last year one of the things that really upset everybody was it was on a lot of retired sets, a lot of sets that weren't in the stores, a lot of the sets that were not available online. So they were offering all these VIP points, yet you couldn't use them. So that was a real problem. Also, you could get into the sweepstakes to enter signed by Anthony Daniels. It was a book set thing. I don't know. Anyways, that was last year's, and there was some controversy last year with everything. But the one thing we did get, we got a Beru, and we got a little mini diorama. So this year, let's talk about this year. All right, we get two other promotions, but let's start out with what sets are offered this year. What kind of sets can we be looking at picking up? The number one big one this year is the UCS X-Wing Starfighter. I got mixed emotions on this. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't held it yet. I haven't built it yet. So I really can't give my opinion on it, but I can tell you this. Um, Aside from the printed plaque and the printed cockpit, which we've been begging for ever since we got them, just not a huge fan of this one. I understand that that it's a pretty good build and you get used to the way it looks, but to me it just doesn't look right. Anyways, that one comes in at $239. $239. So that's your interest. That's your UCS threshold right here. All right. So we also get this time the Executioner Super Death Star Destroyer, and this thing is awesome. I love these midi scale ships. They're the perfect size to encompass some of these larger ships that we would never be able to get in Lego form. In this way, we can get them, and we can take advantage of this scale. And really love this. This is a day one purchase for me. Big time excited for this one. Go great with my Nebulon Freighter, my Millennium Falcon, my Star Destroyer MIDI. Oh, so good. Okay, that brings us to 75352, the Emperor's Throne Room. This is a cool looking set, and it's not a play set, it's a display set, and it's a 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi set, which I'm all for. It just doesn't look to me like $100 set, guys. It just doesn't. And there's really no new minifigures. You get a new head of the Emperor, whoop-de-doo. Same Vader we've gotten in everything. Luke, okay, different color hair, whoop-de-doo. The window looks great that he's sitting in. I just think it should have been more, and I'm not there. But I do love the quote, "I am a Jedi like my father before me." I do love that. 75353, the Indoor Speeder Bike Chase. This is an $80 set. That's a hard pass for me. I don't care about this set. We've gotten speeder bikes before. We've gotten all of these minifigures before. The Ewok Village figures for these Luke and Leia are much better than these, and I'm just not excited about this set at all. Just a hard pass for me. The Indoor Speeder Bike Chase. And quick, jam their comlinks is the quote. Really? Okay. All right. The next one is a big buy for me, which is the Battle of Endor Heroes Brickheads. I love Brickheads. We're going to get a real Luke Jedi. We're going to get an R2-D2 with a third leg, kind of floaty thing. We're getting a Lando Calrissian. We're getting a Wicket, and we're getting a Princess Leia in her camouflage outfit. So cool. Day one. Big time purchase. Going to look great next to my Ewok Village and stuff. I can't wait. Then we've got 75348, the Mandalorian Fang Fighter versus the TIE Interceptor. This is a great TIE Interceptor model. I know from people that have this already. This is a great TIE Interceptor model, and it's built really great. The minifigures are good. You get the new Darksaber piece, so on and so forth. But the real shining star of this one is the TIE Interceptor. And we haven't had one forever, so it works. 75346, the Pirate Snub Fighter. Where did they find these minifigures? Couldn't we have gotten much better minifigures than this? This is ridiculous. So that's all the sets that are brand new coming out on May the 1st. Not just May the 4th, but May the 1st. So now let's talk about all of our VIP stuff. Lego and May the 4th are just amazing times for me. Normally, you stand outside of the store, whether here in my local mall or your local Lego store, and you get to talk to everybody and you get to converse, and it's Star Wars friends, and you're sitting there, can't wait for the store to open. You're waiting, and you're it's Star Wars. We wait in line. That's what we do, and we do it really well. Anyways, so this year, Lego, this is what you give us? Really? So yeah. All right. May 1st through May 7th. Here's what's available. Let's start out by talking about 40591, the Death Star 2 gift with purchase. Okay. This is no Baru Lars Homestead. That's number one. Number two, there are so many Return of the Jedi figures, minifigures, that should have gone with this Death Star that you could have put. Anybody. Pick somebody. Anyone could have gone with this. From a Lando Calrissian to a Moff Jared. You could have done anything with this, but instead we just get the plaque in this softball-sized, half-completed Death Star, which I am just not excited about, guys. I just don't know what to tell you. And the threshold for this thing, you got to spend $150 just to get it. $150, and for that $150, they can't even bother to use the same color transparent pieces in the laser. So you get 3 different colors of green shooting the laser out. It's ridiculous. And they built it where you can't just remove the laser part and just have it without the laser coming out, because the green stem, the green thing, has to be in there to hold the dish in. Frustrating. Okay, now, in the past, we've gotten the Beskar armor keychain, and we've gotten the Han Solo and Carbonite keychain, which is my favorite keychain, by the way. But then they give us this. A Return of the Jedi 40th collectible coin. Aluminum coin. With R2's data pad on. Or would it be Princess Leia's? Either way, it's got the plans to the Death Star. Many Bothans died to bring you this information. But look, they did print Lego on it, so that means it's official. This, you got to spend $85 to get. Are you kidding me? For an aluminum coin? Lego. I have spent tens of thousands of dollars with you. This is unacceptable here, guys. All right. Now, there is one other thing here, which is the X-Wing Fighters polybag. Now, this is a cool polybag. This X-Wing is really, really nice. It's really cool. It's very well built. Probably the best X-Wing polybag we've ever gotten. Oh, I know it is. But you can pick it up at Target for $4.99. And here, you got to spend $40 to get it. Now, if you know your Lego people at your store, usually they'll slip a couple of those in there for you. But don't tell them I sent you. Just give them a wink and a nod. Anyways, it's a good poly bag. Not worth $40, and you can pick it up at Target. No big deal. Okay, so let's talk about non-Lego sets. Let's talk about all the stuff that you can get for free. Kind of. First off, the 5 times VIP points in store only. Now, they have really messed this up this time, because from what I understand, these are sets like the Obi-Wan Kenobi Vader duel from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, and such, that if they still have them in stock, that they're going to allow you to have 5 times VIP points on them, which 5 times VIP points is about 20% off if you look at it that way. So it's not a bad deal if you can pick up some of those sets. But my guess is when you're going to go to your store, there's just not going to be a lot left in stock when it comes to the 5 times points. The 2 times VIP points on all Lego Star Wars stuff does go all weekend, and that's for everything. So be sure to cash in on that, especially if you got to pick up that UCS Day 1 X-Wing. All right. There are a bunch of limited different prints that they're going to be putting out. One is a print of the actual UCS box art. The other one, which is really, really, really kind of cool, is a digital download. It's a digital poster of every X-Wing model they've ever made, all in one. And I'm putting a picture of it here. I think that's very cool. I like having a look back from 99 all the way to 2023. You can also get and redeem a create your own Lego Star Wars comic book. And if that's of interest to you or your kids, that could be a lot of fun to do with them. And then, of course, we always have a contest, and this year is no exception. This year is a sterling silver R2D2 minifig, 50 points, which is a waste of your valuable points. But it's 50 points per entry, and it's for a sterling silver R2D2. It's not autographed or anything, but it is sterling silver. I have a question. Hey, everybody. It's Khaleesi. It's my dog. Sure, I guess you can ask a question. So, with all the talk of all this Lego, is there any dog toys, maybe, for May the 4th? Khaleesi, I'm so glad you brought that up. We are going to go all over that in our upcoming video. I've got my co-partner, Kit, coming on. She's going to sit here and we're going to talk about all the May the 4th stuff. I can't wait to talk about the Her Universe stuff with her and some of the jewelry and different things that are going on. Kind of get her perspective on it. It's some cool stuff coming out this year. We've been kind of going over it and kind of getting ready for the podcast. So we're going to sit down and talk to you guys about everything. So I hope that answers your question, Khaleesi. We'll hear more from Khaleesi, and I hope to hear more from you. You can email me at brian@brickwarshow.com. Check us out. You can check out the website as well. Also, check out The Ultimate Piece. They're our sponsor. They're our store. We get our Lego from them. Be sure to check them out. Be sure to hit like and subscribe if you liked this video. We're just getting started here. I'd love to have you in. Please join us. Like, subscribe, even click the notification bell, and then you'll know whenever I put new stuff up. Got a lot of new good stuff coming. Can't wait to have you guys join us. Thanks a lot. We'll see you guys next time.